Okay, I got something really quickly to say about a certain app that I've been using. I've been using a language learning app because I'm trying to break out of my first mother tongue language that, English. English is all I have. Remember, you had Spanish or you took Spanish in grade school and everybody laughed at the pronunciation? Well, now who's laughing? Anyway, I've been learning um, on this app called Duolingo. I tried a couple other ones, but this one was the freest, the one that was the most interactive, the one I felt I liked the best, and it was fun for me. So I just decided to learn a couple languages on it, and I've been doing good. I just reached my 14-day streak on it. Yay, woohoo! But in any case, there was something that I did not like on it, and I just want to shed some light on it because it has something to do with what I usually speak about on my channel. So I was on it today, that's when I got my 14-day streak, and I've been doing good. This is the longest I've ever been on it, and I've just kept up with it. And I've been learning Spanish, German, and Chinese because if China takes over and the CCP and everything, not the people, not the commoners, not the public, but the actual, I don't know, their governments, take over and become the dominant force on the globe. Everybody might have to learn a second language, and China's language is Chinese. So I'm brushing up on that, and I really like Mandarin. It's really nice. The tones, I've never spoken a language that has like tonal inflections like it has, which is very cool. So I was learning that, and I went through the Spanish course. I do like a little course a day, and I went through the Spanish course. I went through the German course, and before I got to the Chinese course, something in the German course really messed with me. Like, it really messed with me. And I keep thinking about it, and I thought I just had to come on here and say something about it. So I was, if you ever been on Duolingo, it's got like, it's very interactive. It's like a game. You're playing a game and you're trying to, um, like, I don't know. I'm not always looking at who's on that board where you move up and you have certain amount of points, but I just focus on the game as it is, trying to make sure you don't run out of hearts. Sometimes I have to run out of hearts, and it's just, that's how the game is played. But in any case, I was playing the game, learning German, which I love because it's so close to English, and a lot of the words are just so close to English. It's easy to say, easy to pronounce. But I was doing that, and I realized that on one of the lessons that I made a mistake on, that they have. It was really weird. It was really weird, and it threw me off. They have like when they go through the basic words, like mother, father, sister, brother, yada yada. Somebody's tall, somebody's small, somebody's fat, somebody's skinny, somebody's nice. And they go over the basic vocabulary of the language. They have these little characters, and they have like a little boy, a little girl, a mother, a father, and they have them dressed in different ways. And sometimes they have this little and other little creatures or things that are in there. But in any case, I was doing one of the lessons, and I did the one where they were teaching you how to basically say, like, my wife is this or my husband is this, and then you complete the lesson, and you have to kind of plug in what the words are and have to type in the information. So anyway, I was doing that, and then I made a mistake. And then when I went back to redo it, I realized something, that on the little icon of the character, it was completely messed up. And this is what I mean. Like, the word or the phrase or the sentence is what I'm saying, that I had to figure out the German vocabulary for and complete it, was my husband is nice. Okay. And I was thinking to myself, why is this the way it is? So when you have these sentences at the bottom, the icons are at the top, like, cheering you on. And when you get something right, they smile and jump for joy. When you get something wrong, they frown or something. So I finally like got this. And before I got it right, the sentence, I kind of looked and I'm thinking, that's a little boy icon. Like, I know they're just characters, they're just made up little cartoons, but the little thing was a little boy. And he was talking about my husband is nice, but he was saying it in German. Mine is nett or something like that. And I'm thinking, what the hell? That's messed up. Why do they have that? But and then I try to rationalize it like, oh, well, maybe they don't know. They can't calculate everything that they're doing. Everything is just they just threw some icons. If something happens and you have a lesson that has this icon, they can't account for every single thing that pops up there. Sometimes it looks like this, sometimes. So I'm trying to rationalize this. Okay. But then I get the question right, and the little boy, jumps for joy, whatever, goes to the next lesson. And you have this lady who is basically looks like, adult lesbian lady. She's got the side haircut. I don't know. But that's what I'm thinking when I look at it. And she's like, the next little lesson thing, the sentence is like, my wife. Okay. That's fine, whatever. Like her wife is tall or something like that. And I'm like, that's fine. But that's how I know I'm not crazy. I know that they intentionally do this. I don't know who they're partnered with, who they're funded by, but that was intentional. That thing with that little boy talking about his husband was intentional. It didn't even say my friend, because on the next lesson, it was talking about the lady and her wife. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. But what's up with the thing with the little boy? And I know they're just little made up cartoon character icons. They don't even have names, okay? No TV shows are about them. But I know for a fact that was intentionally done. And it's so insidious and so almost like a gaslighting situation, like so innocently, insidiously, like the most grimiest thing you can do to just like push something underneath like the radar and just be like, hey, I really don't know how that happened. I really don't know how that information got there. I didn't know that little boy was talking when that sentence was down there. Like, that was the most unage appropriate thing. And I'm kind of like, what the heck? What were they expecting? That I would just be like, oh, everything's okay, I'm just learning. See, now if I didn't know what was going on in the world, I would probably be like that. Like, oh, it's just nothing. Oh, it's just, you would kind of write it off as if nothing had happened. And I think that's kind of what whoever's pulling the strings wants you to think. Like, oh, that's nothing. Maybe it's just an error. Maybe, oh, we can't account for anything. But that was intentional. It's intentional. I'm not going to go around losing my mind over it, but it's just the fact that it's just intentionally done, and it's just done in such a way where it could be written off so quickly and without any further investigation. Like, oh, nope, nothing to see here. It's just the worst. It's just the worst. It's like the feeling of being violated without being touched. It's like the feeling of there's no evidence, but this thing did occur. It's like, dang, what the hell? I can't even report this. And yes, I'm going to continue using the app to learn different languages, but I feel so messed up now. It's like, dang, what the hell? I can't even learn languages without them shoving that crap in my face. I'm tired of your narrative. Take it somewhere else. I really don't feel like doing it, but I'll probably look into who funds this little language learning app. It's a shame because so many people are learning from it, and it's free. And as you know, nothing is actually free. So, yeah, I can definitely see this being used as a vehicle in which you're training people to think that a little boy saying, "My husband is nice" in German when he looks like he's about 5 years old, a little cartoon 5-year-old boy, like, oh, that's normal. And then here we have a older lesbian woman and her wife. That's normal too. Yes, that is. But what you showed me before was not, and I'm not going to believe that it is. So, nope, you're not taking control of my brain. Under the radar, under false pretenses. Oh my God. Hope all's well with everybody out there. Keep being strong, you guys. That's it.